Hey guys, welcome to the top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 favorite treasure hunting movies. Last night at about 2 a.m., I was watching a movie and I'm like, hey, this is a great movie. Hey, maybe I should do a top 10 list relating to this story and this kinds of movies. I'll give you a hint of what the movie was. No, it's not Back to the Future. It's the one beside it, sorry. But yeah, let's get to it. I love a good treasure hunt. I can't believe I've never made this top 10 list before on my 6 years of being on YouTube. Yeah, let's get to it. Here's my top 10 favorite treasure hunting movies. And as always, before top 10 list, you got to have your honorable mentions. My honorable mentions are Parts of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, Parts of the Caribbean, At World's End, Jewel of the Nile, Adventures of Tintin, The Mummy, and National Treasure Book of Secrets, and The Road to El Dorado. All great films, just gonna make the top 10 list. What did make my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is Ready Player One. Ready Player One is a great sci-fi action adventure movie, and it is technically a treasure hunting movie. And that's Storm meowing if you can hear her in the background. But Lindsay is cutting her nails. And yeah.
She's spazzing out.
Is she spazzing? Yeah. So Ready Player One it's like a cool virtual reality. It's a kind of like a game kind of movie, a lot about games and pop culture and stuff like that. But it's also a treasure hunting movie. It is literally about these people in this video game hunting Holloway's treasure. He has 3 secret keys, and if you can find the 3 keys, you can unlock his treasure and get all his money and get his company and stuff. So it is a treasure hunting movie. It's like a sci-fi treasure hunting movie, but a treasure hunting movie nonetheless, and it's a great film. Number 9 is probably the most underrated movie on this entire list, and that's Black Sea. Black Sea has Jude Law, and he's like this head captain on this ship looking for this very lost treasure in the dark Black Sea. Really great fucking movie about almost like the madness you get through on a ship when you go into the deep waters. And it's a lot about greed and money and how people are very desperate to find it, even willing to risk their own lives to find something that means absolutely nothing. Great movie, extremely well directed. Jude Law is terrific, and I know no one's probably seen this movie, but if you love a good dark story and a great treasure hunting story, and almost probably one of the most realistic treasure hunting stories, definitely check this one out. Number 8 is a guilty pleasure of mine, National Treasure. I like the Book of Secrets. It's not bad, but First National Treasure is really good. I love this story with Nick Cage, and he's with his crew, and they're finding this lost treasure by the Freemasons. And then like there's the secret map on the back of the Declaration of Independence. And I love this kind of story. It's absolute bullshit, but it's such a great, enjoyable, fun, entertaining story. I love Nick Cage, Sean Bean, Justin Bartha, Diane Kruger, Harvey Keitel, John Voight, Christopher Plummer. Big cast, all great in this movie. Again, it's very silly and not very accurate, but I love a good history movie, and I love a good treasure hunting story, and this is just a fun, enjoyable one. Number 7 is Goonies Never Say Die. It's the Goonies. We got Richard Donner's Goonies. This is another childhood nostalgia for me. I love it. I love the cast. Storm, you're being crazy. I'm shooting a video and you're acting all crazy. Carry on. But the Goonies is great. I love the Truffle Shuffle. Ooh. I love that they have to go on this adventure for One-Eye Willie's treasure just so they can get their house back. I love the very young Josh Brolin and Sean Astin in this movie. Corey Feldman's great. The sort of craziness they go on is awesome. It's funny. It's endearing. It's timeless. It's the Goonies. Love it. Number 6 is The Treasure of Sierra Madre. The Treasure of Sierra Madre is one of my favorite classic treasure hunting stories. We got Humphrey Bogart in this movie, who is awesome. Directed by John Huston, who does a terrific job in this movie. I love this film. Very well directed. Good movie, right? Treasure of Sierra Madre? I think she loves it too. Very well directed. It's very compelling. It doesn't go goofy. It actually takes this story very seriously. And I really love the shot compositions and the score for this movie. And just, it's a classic. Number 5, probably the funniest movie on this whole list. It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World is amazing. It's so good. step on my mic. What are you doing? It's a mad, 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 mad world. It's a mad, 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 mad world. It's a mad, mad, mad world. All right, go play. Great movie, though. They made a remake of this movie, Rad Race, which I love. It's a funny movie. This is awesome. This is more of a treasure hunting movie than Rat Race. Rat Race is literally just a race about them getting to this safe where a billionaire put money in. That's more of a legit race. This is actually about a lost treasure hidden somewhere buried, and they all have to race to get it. That's more of a treasure hunting story. Great cast. The cast of this movie's huge. I couldn't even name the whole cast. It is massive. It's funny. Some of the best slapstick you'll ever see. It's just utter chaos and insanity, and it's just a blast. Number 4, Muppet Treasure Island. Love the Muppets. Loved this movie. This is the Treasure Island movie I know as from a kid. Like, everyone talks about, like, you know, the Long John Silver and the original treasure hunting story, but Treasure Island, sorry. I never read the book. I only saw the Disney movie like a couple years ago. This is the one I always think of. I think of Tim Curry and the Muppets, and I love it. Yes, like, yo, ho, ho. No, that's Parts of the Caribbean. No, shiver my timbers, shiver my soul. Oh, yeah, love it. I love it. I don't even know what I had to say. Next one, number 3. Parts of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Yes. It's pirates. Anytime pirates are involved, it's treasure hunting in some way. This is their hunting for, the villains, Barbossa and the crew, are hunting for all the 882 pieces of Aztec gold by Cortez himself. We're cursed men, Mr. Love this movie. Love the first Parts of the Caribbean movie. The cast is terrific. This is Johnny Depp at his best in these Pirates films. Love the story. Love the comedy. It's Pirates. Number 2 is what inspired this list. Romancing the Stone. Loved this movie. When it comes to treasure hunting stories, this is one of the best treasure hunting stories ever. Romancing the Stone is just awesome. It's about this romance novelist. This is what I was watching last night, and I've been watching a couple of years, and just every time I watch Romancing the Stone, I love it all the more. It's so fun. And it's this romance novelist. She has to save her sister, so she has to go to Cartagena and give this map to this treasure, but then she runs into a guy named Jack, played by Michael Douglas, and then basically he goes on this adventure with her, and they have to hunt the treasure and get her sister back. Great cast. You got Kathleen Turner, Michael Douglas, Danny DeVito. Huge cast. Zemeckis directed this movie. It's got great action, adventure, and nice romance, a lot of funny scenes, and love it. Just so good. Number 1 is just a big number 1. All the Indiana Jones movies. Every single one of them is a treasure hunt in a way, and it's Indiana Jones. Like, what else would I put other than Indiana Jones? Do I need to talk about Indiana Jones? No, because I've talked about Indiana Jones enough on this channel. So enough is enough. Indiana Jones, greatest treasure hunting movies ever made. So yeah, those are my top 10 favorite treasure hunting movies and my opinions on the comment section below. Please tell me, what are your guys' top 10 favorite treasure hunting movies in your guys' opinion? Comment below, let me know. As always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.